Welcome back, guys, to the Coins and Connections podcast. This is your girl, Cinquanta Cox-Smith, and we are going to continue to explore all things books, business, and bullshit. Let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 33 of the Coins and Connections podcast. I'm so blessed that you are just here with me once again. Our last episode was amazing. Shout out to Felicia from Gold Mining Cocoa. The episode was great. I'm sure that your gems loved it. I keep seeing them chime in about it online, which is amazing. Shout out to the planning community. You guys have a great group of women who are out there killing it. Okay, so I've stuck with my planning, and I downloaded some digital stickers from Felicia's shop, and I have been planning. I printed out my own stickers that I created, and I'm continuing to journal. Her story was just amazing to share with you all, and I'm blessed that she accepted my invite to come on to speak. And I did not plan out a topic for today, but I might need to bless you guys with 2 episodes to share what's been going on with me. Currently, I am on my way to therapy, and I just decided to say, hey, why not? Go ahead, girl. Speak some life into somebody. Give them a life update. Let them know what's been going on with you, so we all can get our shit together, okay? I need some accountability, and I think that's what you all do for me. I put things out there, so that means I have to make it happen. So if you are interested in learning some stuff about me, what I'm doing, where things are going for me, stay tuned and keep listening, okay? So I get asked a lot, how did you start your podcast? Where do I begin? How can I start a podcast? Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. You know, I'm down with the free. There's a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Like, ain't nobody listening yet and you making money. How dope is that? It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So what are you waiting on? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that right now, on my way to therapy, I've never been here before. I had a super emotional day today. I have been all in my feelings because change in me does not get along. I really wanted to go to therapy during the day when it's best for me, but because of the location, most of the therapists work in the evening. And I mean, hey, if I want to, be seen, I have to kind of go with the flow. So I think that's one thing that already pushed me out of my comfort zone and has made me super uncomfortable. So I'm a little nervous, and my nerves have gotten the best of me, and I'm like really almost in the state of a mini anxiety attack right now. But I am driving safe, hands-free, and talking to you guys, so you are legit like walking through this with me, nerves and all. But yeah, so my question to you is, have you gone to therapy? Have you ever been to therapy? Doesn't matter what type: family therapy, couples therapy, therapy for yourself, therapy as a child. Have you gone to therapy? I want to know, like, what amount of my listeners have gone and what has it done for you. Maybe even tell me how long you've been going to therapy, because this is kind of new to me. I went last year and it just did not work out. I did not feel good about the therapist I was seeing. To me, she was very dismissive. I've been using that word a lot lately too, so maybe it could be a me problem. But when you are constantly late, to me that is super disrespectful. I hate being late. I leave places on time and early so that I am not late to certain events or anything that has to do with me being on time. So I appreciate it when people respect my time as well. Now you just see me about to get over, y'all. This is why I'm recording while I'm on the phone, because I know this person saw me trying to get over. But this is something new for me, and I am just, excited that my insurance pays for this, because that's a blessing. Okay, that's a blessing in itself that my insurance pays for therapy. Also, my son did go to therapy last year. We had just moved here and we were going through the IEP process. So he did get his IEP and we are good to go. And therapy for him was good because he was adjusting. We had a lot of different things happening in our home. We moved and it was just a difficult change for us when we first got here. So a lot of things had changed and we were just trying to get ourselves together. So I'm probably breathing a lot because, again, like I tell you guys, I'm in my feelings a little just kind of winded and feel like I'm going to have a panic attack and breakdown at any moment. But I am trying my best to stay in a breathing technique that I have learned from one of my counselors when I was in Kansas. Also, I have gone to therapy with my husband. We've done couples therapy as well. I think every couple should do that, whether before you get married or while you're married, because as we grow and as we get older, the breakdown and how we communicate becomes different. And with us, my husband was deployed a lot, so every time he deployed, he came back different. Just being in a hostile environment or just being away from your family for so long, I'm not even going to say it's like prison, but it's just being away. A lot of internet connection wasn't good, and we just had to figure it out. A lot of times we didn't get to talk a lot, so just think about someone being some way, internet's not good, you can barely get phone calls, you have to send snail mail. It was just a lot for our family, and then me raising two small kids at the same time, it just caused so much, different things. And like when he came back, it's like, okay, now we have to merge our family back together, because you were just used to taking care of yourself. You only had to look out for you and your battle buddies. And me, I was responsible for two whole human beings, and just like trying to hold things together, being alone and hoping I had that type of support while he was gone. So that was a lot as well. But I am almost at my location. So what I am going to do is, since I'm letting you guys know how I feel now, I'll come back after my session and kind of decompress and let you guys know how it went, and do I feel some type of relief after I've met and talked to the therapist. So just keep listening. I'm so thankful for Anchor, and if you're listening to this, you should be thankful for Anchor too. If you want to be a podcast or start your own podcast, Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and it's ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to podcast, because nobody want a podcast for free. But you can go to anchor.fm/start to join me and thousands of other podcasters, so you can get this money too. Y'all, I cannot make this shit up. So my appointment was at 6 p.m. to see my new therapist. Y'all, it's 6:26 and I ain't seen nobody. Let's give you a play-by-play. So I get to the location and it says the office is open, but there's no one there. I see a sign thinking I'm supposed to go down to the next door. I go in there. I forgot who I was supposed to even see. Oh, this is not where I'm supposed to go. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, no. And sorry, y'all, I'm driving still. But the person who I was supposed to see is definitely at the first office that I went to. So I see a guy go in that office, and then I go back and I ring the doorbell, and he's like, hello, who are you here to see? And I give him the therapist's name, and he's like, okay, she should be here soon. And I'm like, yeah, my appointment's at 6 p.m. And he's like, yeah, she should be here soon. So he goes to just, do whatever he was doing in the office. And then he's like, well, I hate to leave you alone, but I want to show you, where the bathroom is. Now, first of all, I probably shouldn't have followed this man to show me the bathroom. But I'm like, okay, I'll just see where the bathroom is. And then he left. He's like, well, she should be here soon. And he was like, if not, give her a text or something. And I'm like, yeah, I have her number or whatever. So call my husband, like, babe, so it's almost 10 minutes. Nobody's here. I called the number she gave me. No one answered. He was like, nah, I don't like that. Go sit in the car. So I go sit in the car. A lady from another office comes over and goes in the door, and then she comes out, and then she goes back to the other door. And I'm like, so what just happened? I was like, was that the lady I'm supposed to see? Obviously not, because she didn't say anything to me. She just looked at me, went in the door, and came back out and went to the other door. Child, I just don't understand. Woo! So then I'm sitting here and I'm like, all right, bet. All these signs about if you are late, there's a fee. If you don't reschedule in time, there's a fee. So what happens when someone does not show up for you? Is there a fee? Do you owe me some money? I'm just trying to see something. Do you owe me some money? Okay? I want to know. What happens when the people who are supposed to see you are late? Nothing, right? That's some bullshit, because you're going to charge me a fee if I'm late. I need to charge you a fee because you're late. Can I file this on my insurance? Because, what the fuck is going on in the universe today? I had high hopes. I was positive, nervous, excited, just all these other feelings, only to not even have a therapy appointment. So now my day has gone to shit, and I'm just going to go get some Chick-fil-A with my family, because at this point, I just can't make this shit up. So my nice, nasty ass sent them an email stating, look, I got here early. I'm supposed to see XYZ at 6 o'clock. It is now 6:19. After being here for 20 minutes, baby girl is leaving. Because now you don't waste 20 minutes of my time, and it took me 20 minutes to drive over here. So therefore, now I got to drive 20 minutes back after I done sat there for almost 30 minutes to go back home. So you don't waste an hour and a half of my life. I can't make this shit up. So I really thought I was going to come back and be like, oh my gosh, y'all, I feel so free. I feel relaxed. Yet now my damn anxiety is on 100. So that goes to show you that in a day in a life, things are not always perfect. Things do not always work out. But what we do is put on our brave face, chop the deuces up, chop that shit up, charge it to the game, and move the fuck on. So that's why I'm going to Chick-fil-A, and I'm going to pig the fuck out. I might even try the macaroni. Feel me? So I'm going to leave you guys on a positive note. So just stay tuned to the next couple of minutes of the episode, okay? This company makes dope-ass tees, sweatshirts, and accessories for all the loving fly girls and hot boys. Use code 90scoins for 15% off at itsaflashback.com. That's itsaflashback.com. All right, so since my life update on therapy kind of went to shit, I want to leave you guys with this today. If you have been following me on Facebook, on Instagram, maybe even on Twitter, on YouTube, you've heard me talk about the Easy Money Starter Pack. I'm super passionate about all of the side hustles that I have created courses for that you can start for a low investment that's under $50 with step-by-step guided video tutorials on how to make some shmoney, y'all. I have been talking about this till I'm blue in the face. I have shared this with lots of people. There are thousands of people who have already taken the courses. There are hundreds of people who have already made their investment back, who are making way more than what they invested, which is the purpose. You invest a little fee to make triple that, and I have people already making thousands of dollars with my number one course, the low content and no content journals. This is super simple. My step-by-step course helps you to just get right in right away. You can start the same day that you download the course. You should be able to publish your first journal within the first hour after you watch the tutorial. Super simple, super easy. Kids can do this. Your granny can do it. All you need is a laptop or a computer and some internet and just a few hours to yourself to just kind of think. If you have an idea, this is for you. Also, I have great courses on how to start a t-shirt company and how to self-publish a book. I have also added in an ebook course with the free templates, and I've added in niche guides on my Gumroad, and that's gumroad.com/Cinquanta Cox-Smith. So I have all these great tools for you guys to use that I call the Easy Money Starter Pack. The reason I named it that because these things are easy. These side hustles can get you started on your way to creating a full-time income and having a full-time business. All you have to do is believe in yourself. So I do have a few more side hustles that you can possibly get into and start today. That's if you wanted to. So here are my top 5 side hustles for today. Start a t-shirt company. It needs to be some type of movement, and you can actually start this with one design on 5 different items, and it's a t-shirt company that has a movement or a cause behind it. You can publish audiobooks. If you've written books, if you have books already published, you can go ahead and turn them into audiobooks. You can write ebook short stories. You can write short stories as little as 5 pages. If you have something that you want to put out, go ahead and write it down in Word and Google Docs and upload it to KDP. Super simple, easy way to just get little short stories that you like to write out. You can also become a ghostwriter. If you love to write but don't want to publish for yourself, you can brand yourself as a ghostwriter and write books and stories, ebooks, paperbacks, whatever for other people. If you are pretty good with securing jobs, you can be a resume writer. You can refurbish people's resumes who possibly have a hard time finding a job. So those were my top 5 hustles for today. So I hope you find some kind of golden nuggets in this episode. And remember that you are not alone in the struggle and the battle of figuring shit out daily. Okay? Thank you guys so much for listening and subscribing. Don't forget to share and leave a review for this podcast. If you have any questions, you can email me at hello@cinquantacoxsmith.com. You can follow me on Instagram at cinquantacoxsmith and at coinsandconnections.com. My websites are www.cinquantacoxsmith.com and www.coinsandconnections.com. You can join my Facebook group at Books Plus Business with Cinquanta Cox-Smith. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.